Shawn Morin court case, August 12, 2020. Court time is 10:28 a.m.
Shawn Morin. Judge, he's before the court on docket number 202908 on April 26th. In warrant, assault and battery on a family household member, domestic. There's a domestic violence form before the court. Docket number 202909. On April 26th, in Warren, assault on a family household member, domestic. This is a domestic violence form before the court. Judge, I will tell you these matters are transferred from the East Brookfield Court. I have the special prosecutor, Attorney Donna Paul, and I have Attorney Salerno also on Zoom. And Miss.
Now, I just want to bring it to your attention that I forgot what I was going to say. That the kidnapping, felony kidnapping charges, notice they're missing from the list of charges.
So, Morin is also on Zoom.
Plea not guilty will enter. Both of these cases appear to have the same offense date. Is that correct?
Same incident, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay. Any request by the Commonwealth?
Just continue bail, stay away, no contact.
Mr. Salerno, does your client agree on the 4280 or verbal stay away, no contact?
Yes, he does, Your Honor. There additionally were 2 motions filed by us. I don't know if the court has those.
I'll check in a second.
Yeah.
All right, so one is a request for the DA to produce warrant incident report. Do you have that, Attorney Paul?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, you agree in that motion?
Yes.
Okay.
If I may, Your Honor?
Yes.
Did you just say warrant incident report?
Yeah, it says warrant police incident report.
I don't have that. I have a state police incident report. State police took this over because at the time of the incident, the defendant was a Warren police officer and he was on duty at the time.
Okay.
I do have a letter sent by the chief of police to the defendant discharging him from the police department. I have that, and I have the police report from the state police. I do not have a report from Warren PD. I will get one if there is one.
I'll put if any, Mr. Salerno, if any exists. The DA said they'll make inquiry. Go ahead.
Your Honor, what the prosecutor just represented is what the underlying charges here are on these 2 particular dockets. Subsequent to that, the alleged victim has filed other complaints against the defendant with the Warren police. That's what we're looking for. So I know my brother, prosecutor, doesn't have those as of yet. I've actually referenced in my motion the incident number. She's calling the police, reporting things. And then subsequently they were referred to the state police because of the conflict. And then there was a subsequent hospitalization of her as a result of these continued complaints, Judge. So that's what our Rule 17 motion is for Harrington Hospital psych records.
Well, the way this is written, it says Warren Police Department incident number and state, there's 2 different references, but they both look like the same report. State police reports are relating to that. So right now, when you say reports, I assume you mean police reports? I kind of lost you. I lost you when you started talking about medical records.
Okay, Judge, back on the reports. The underlying incident in which Mr. Morin was arrested and charged started with Warren, was turned over because of conflict to the state police. Those reports we already have.
Yep.
This is a subsequent, since those reports and that incident, and since he's been charged, the victim has filed other charges or made allegations with the Warren police against Mr. Morin. I've referenced those subsequent charges with the incident numbers. That's what the prosecutor doesn't have because they weren't aware of it. And then subsequently there was a hospitalization, and that's what the Rule 17 is for. So these are incidents that occurred. They're going to go to her credibility, as you well know, Judge. But we want to make sure we get those before they get lost.
Well, I don't know there's any evidence they're going to get lost. What I'm going to order today is any and all police reports regarding this incident. You two talk. If there's other incidents that you're referencing, then come back with a motion specifying incidents non-related to this event. That's what you seem to be asking for, incidents regarding allegations made subsequently to April 26th. And it seems to me you two should talk and then file a specific motion. If you feel there are other incidents subsequent to this, you can file another motion. What do you want to say?
That's what this is, Judge. It's exactly what you just said. This is the subsequent incident and incident number that we're looking for in today's motion.
Well, do you have copies of these motions?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
Well, we sent them to the DA, Judge, on August 7th.
Well,
I would just ask my brother to resend them to me if he could.
yeah. Right now, I'm going to limit it to any reports regarding this incident. You talk to the council. If you want to refile a request for reports regarding subsequent incidents, refile a motion, okay? It's just today's the arraignment date. I think you two need to talk, and then you can come back. Certainly, I would make an oral order that any reports of the Warren Police Department relating to subsequent incidents between the victim and the defendant shall be preserved.
Thank you, Judge.
I will obtain
Judge,
this.
you want to hold my Rule 17 motion on the med records for the same day?
I don't think counsel is even aware of it, so we should. I think he needs a chance to look at it, talk to the complainant, review the specificity of your request, make sure it's not too broad, and then we'll be heard on that on a later date.
Judge, can I ask for October 20? I can do October 1st or October 27th, and do I know which DA will be assigned to the case?
Special prosecutor.
Judge, it's not showing up here on, and that's why I don't know who it is.
Oh, because he's not on Zoom.
Yeah, the special prosecutor, it happens to be in the courtroom.
It's Attorney Donald Ball.
Okay, I will reach out to Special Prosecutor Ball, and I'll provide him with those. I did file them with the DA's office, Judge. They just didn't forward them to Mr. Ball.
Okay.
The 27th, Ron? October 27th?
Does that work, Don? The 27th work for you?
That's fine, Tony.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, guys.
That's on personal. He's
Thank
released.
you.
Yes, there's no request for bail.
Mr. Morin, you're going to be released on personal on both matters. You're further advised that if you're arrested while these matters are pending, you can be held up to 90 days awaiting trial. Matters are going to be continued to October 27th at 9 a.m. for pretrial.
Stay away, no contact.
Excuse me, Your
There's
Honor.
also a stay away and no contact.
Madam Clerk, as I understand it, there was a complaint brought in East Brookfield District Court, and that's been transferred here. As far as I know, it's still only just one matter.
It's two. You can look at them. Two folders, same date of offense, and they're sequential. 2909, 2908. Before you leave, if you want to peruse
Your Honor.
them, feel free to do so.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
It's the same incident, Judge. They just added a subsequent charge, so they had it bring the additional complaint.
Yeah, you had said that earlier.
I'm
So
not aware of the subsequent charge. Can you tell me what it is?
yeah, you can look at them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a separate allegation. Maybe two things happened. I don't know.
Correct, Judge. There's two.
Two things apparently happened on the same date, according to Mr. Salerno.
Okay. Thank you, Ron.
Yeah.
You're all set.
Mr. Morin, I'll call you later today.
So you understand you're going to stay away, have no contact with the victim, and if you violate that term of release, you may be held 90 days without bail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
100 yards. Verbal, 42A.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
With the court's permission, Mr. Morin's going to leave.
Okay.
Thank you. Shawn, I'll call you later.
Yeah, would you? Thanks.
Jen, I just need these back to document promotions after you do them, please. ADA Stacer, are we ready on Michael Iglesias?
I'm ready.
Thank you.
All right, so there you have it. That is Shawn Morin's arraignment. So there was never any, as far as I recall, there was never any issues other than Shawn Morin being arrested, had bail from the state police, and he had never been in front of the court. That's including in East Brookfield or Worcester until this date. So August 12, 2020 is the very first time he's in front of Worcester District Court or any court for the first step, which is the arraignment, and that's what you just listened to. So that's it for now, and we do have a second audio recording, so that will be in a separate video for that one, which will be the pretrial conference, which is step 2, and that was October 27 at 9 a.m.